Kogi State government has received the first payment of 13% derivation allocation from the Federation account. Governor Yaya Bello announced this at the commencement of the State Executive Council meeting in Government House, Lokoja. Delighted Governor Bello said with the development, the action was an indication that Kogi State had been officially recognized and confirmed as an oil-producing state. More resolution taken during the ESCO meeting was also briefed to the journalists by the Commissioners for Information and Communications and Health. Our reporter has more.
The state has since last year been confirmed as an oil-producing state until the 21st of October 2022. Before the commencement of the State Executive Council meeting, State Governor Yaya Bello announced the financial backup for the claim. He said the state has officially been captured and has received the first payment of 13% derivation fund as an oil-producing state.
The good citizens of Kogi State, and indeed all of our well-wishers within the country and across the world, today, 20th of October, Thursday, 2022, I, Alhaji Yahya Bello, the Executive Governor of Kogi State, seize this opportunity to make this wonderful announcement to all of us across the world. A history is being made today under my leadership, that Kogi State, one of the northern states, is now recognized, confirmed as oil producing state. We have received the first tranche and the first payment of 13% derivation.
Governor Bello appreciated President Muhammadu Buhari and Vice President Professor Yemi Osibanjo for the recognition. After the Executive Council meeting, the Commissioner for Information and Communication, Kingsley Fanwo, briefed journalists of the intention of the council and steps taken to make life better for the people of Kogi State.
The chairman of the council and the governor of Kogi State has also assured the people of the state that the derivation allocation as an oil-producing state will be judiciously utilized for the development of the state. He also reiterated the fact that he's pledged to the state to ensure that the resources of the state work for the state is fully adhered to. And also, it is coming at a time that the governor has promised the people of the state to do more. So in the process of doing more, he has assured that with the revenue coming from this derivation, he will be doing more hospitals, more schools, more roads, more infrastructure, and more importantly, empowerment of youth and women across the state. I also want to commend the tenacity of the governor in pursuing this to a logical conclusion. Many governors before now had tried to put the state on the map of the oil-producing states, but you know, Kogi is now the first state in the north to be declared an oil-producing state. So it is something that is history-making and record-breaking by His Excellency the Governor of the state.
The Commissioner for Health, Usman Zakari, also disclosed the government position in health sector.
The Executive Governor of Kogi State, Alhaji Yahya Bello, graciously approved, for the procurement of newer equipment for a number of facilities within the state. Some of them are, newer equipment for Kogi State Specialist Hospital, Prince Abubakar Audu University Teaching Hospital, and the ultra-modern zonal hospital in Jegu. I know it's no longer news that there's a lot of reformation, there's a lot of development in the health landscape in Kogi State. There's been a lot of ambitious projects. Also, in today's ESCO, His Excellency also approved, a new management structure for the reference hospital in Okene. The reference hospital in Okene is a tertiary health institution with cutting-edge technology that is set to achieve a number of things. One of them is to provide succor for people of Kogi State, including other residents of Kogi State. The second thing is to stop our people from going to seek Medicare and diagnostic from outside, and ultimately to also serve as an avenue to reverse the medical tourism out of this country. This is because we have high-tech equipment in this facility, MRI, CT scan, renal dialysis machine. We have hyperbaric oxygen chamber, and there's also oxygen generating plant. So this is a high-tech equipment, about 300-bed hospital, and we're looking at the sustainability of this program after the expiration of the tenure of this government.
Zachary said over 50% of qualified health workers will be sourced within the state to man new facilities to meet up with people's demands.
And what we have come to realize is that this facility, because of what it tends to, the level of care that is going to provide, and for the equipment, the high-tech equipment and its turnaround maintenance, we have gone into a concessioning agreement with a world-class facility organization, the Zenith Medicare and Renal and Kidney Center, who also have equal facilities that they are managing currently. We've been with them, have a lot of discussions with them, and we're satisfied that they have both, the appropriate personnel in terms of skill set, qualification and number, and they have the technical capacity to manage this facility. So His Excellency has approved for us, the concessioning agreement for the management of the reference hospital Okene, to this group. Some of the fine details also include, things that will ensure that the state is not shortchanged. One of them is that even though the technology is cutting edge, we also need to factor in, the cost, affordability, and accessibility to our people. And then in terms of human resource, there's a percentage that must be locally, sourced. As a matter of fact, it's right of first refusal for Kogi State indigenes who are ably qualified and have the technical competence, to work in those. It's a specialist facility. We're going to be working with consultants. We're going to be working with specialists in all fields. As for the lower cadre, the junior staff, that is almost 100% going to be sourced, except where they are not available. But for the technical persons, yes, as many of Kogi State indigenes that are available and are qualified will also be considered.
The government reiterated its commitment to make Kogi resources work for the people. Esther Michael reporting for MLC TV.